A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant turn of events, U.S. District Judge Loren AliKhan has issued a temporary halt on the Trump administration's controversial directive to freeze billions in federal grants and financial assistance. This ruling, which came just moments before the freeze was set to take effect, ensures that existing funding programs will continue uninterrupted until at least February 3rd. The judge's decision follows widespread backlash and legal challenges from various coalitions, including nonprofits and state attorneys general, who argue that the freeze threatens crucial assistance programs relied upon by millions of Americans. The Trump administration's order aimed to pause funding as part of a broader ideological review of federal spending, a move that critics have labeled reckless and without legal justification. The chaos ensued as state Medicaid agencies reported disruptions in reimbursement portals, and essential programs like Head Start faced funding interruptions. The emergency order from Judge AliKhan allows for the continued distribution of open awards while permitting cuts to new or expired programs. It is a clear message that the court is willing to step in when federal actions threaten the well-being of the public. The upcoming hearing scheduled by Judge AliKhan will further examine the implications of the administration's freeze and the possibility of a more permanent restraining order against its enforcement. The urgency of this matter cannot be overstated, as the economic stability of many vulnerable populations hangs in the balance. The coalition of nonprofits and health groups has argued that the Trump administration's actions lack a coherent rationale and disregard the legal obligations to disburse funds already promised to various programs. Furthermore, 23 state attorneys general have joined in opposition, asserting that the administration is neglecting its duty to prioritize the health and safety of the citizens it serves. This legal battle is not the first instance of a federal judge intervening against a Trump executive order. Just last week, another judge halted a directive aimed at ending birthright citizenship, citing its unconstitutional nature. The implications of Judge AliKhan's ruling extend beyond immediate financial assistance. They highlight the ongoing tension between the judicial system and executive power. As the nation watches closely, the upcoming court proceedings will be pivotal in determining the future of federal funding and the administration's broader agenda. The Trump administration has argued that this funding freeze is a necessary step towards reducing government spending, a promise made during Trump's campaign. However, the abrupt implementation of this directive has sparked confusion and concern among state officials and program administrators. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt attempted to clarify the administration's position, stating that the freeze would not affect individual assistance programs such as Social Security, Medicare, and food stamps. However, the vague nature of the directive has left many in doubt about its actual impact. The situation has been further complicated by the administration's insistence that the pause is not a full funding freeze, but rather a temporary review to ensure compliance with new priorities. This has led to mixed messages and uncertainty among the agencies and organizations that rely on federal funding. As the legal challenges continue to mount, it remains to be seen how the Trump administration will navigate this complex landscape. The stakes are high, and the outcome of this case could set a significant precedent for future executive actions. The public's reliance on these federal programs cannot be understated, and the disruption caused by the freeze has already had tangible effects on communities across the nation. With the court's decision to maintain the status quo for now, there is a glimmer of hope for those who depend on these vital resources. The upcoming hearing will be crucial in determining whether the freeze will be lifted entirely or if further restrictions will be imposed. As the legal battle unfolds, it is clear that the fight for federal funding and support for vulnerable populations is far from over. The Trump administration's approach to federal spending will continue to face scrutiny, and the courts will play a key role in shaping the future of these policies. As we await further developments in this case, one thing is certain: the impact of these decisions will resonate throughout the country, affecting millions of lives and the fundamental structure of federal assistance programs. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.